Guys, what is up? What is good? Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, where we're going to be looking at Bitcoin Cash and giving you an update. Just because I'm trying to figure out where the hell did you guys, all these people go that were so into Bitcoin Cash a few weeks ago? I mean, guys, the price isn't down that much, and I feel like we're getting like half the feedback on Bitcoin Cash. And I guess maybe I'm not making enough videos, or people are scrambling and finding their exit out the door when we're about to start going up again. We're about to start taking that next leg up. So I think that what we're going to be doing in this video, we're just going to be giving you an update on what's been going on with Bitcoin Cash here recently. If you like Bitcoin Cash, obviously leave some comments, spread this video, obviously, for more awareness, because there's a lot of people trying to raise money on flip starters recently that are asking ridiculous amounts of Bitcoin Cash as donations for these so-called flip starter campaigns. If you guys don't know what a flip starter is, it's basically a campaign that you guys can, anybody can do it. You guys can I can promote Bitcoin. I can have any idea that I want and put it in a flip starter, and people can fund the campaign. And basically, once the campaign is funded, we do we try to fulfill that campaign, which a lot of the times they're not fulfilled, or they're half-assed done, or they're just BS campaigns. Not all of them, guys. I'm not saying every fucking flip starter is like somebody trying to come up on a scam, but I'm just saying, for the most part, guys, some of the recent flip starters I've been seeing, guys, the amounts of Bitcoin Cash that are being requested is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And, I mean, nobody's paying me any. I got my QR code, guys, in the top right corner right here. So feel free to send your boy Bitcoin Cash, because I don't think there's as many people out here really delivering on Bitcoin Cash other than a handful of us on here, right? Bitcoin Cash podcast, me, a handful of others. Ray uses Bitcoin Cash. There's a few. Ethan Gallstad, covering some Bitcoin Cash stuff. But I'm saying, for the majority, a lot of these people that are trying to raise money for Bitcoin Cash and saying that they're going to do all this promotion and all this crap, like, you guys might want to knock your Bitcoin Cash amount requests down to like a tenth of what you're asking and hope that it gets fulfilled. Because I mean, some of the flip starters here recently, man. I've never contributed to a flip starter. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, just because I feel like a lot of the flip starters, like, we're already getting paid through YouTube. People are already getting paid through YouTube a lot of times, and I'm not saying like every flip starter, but like, to ask for additional money, it's a bit redundant. And obviously, like, the Bitcoin Cash podcast has done like a few flip starters, but that's not really the same as like some of these other people trying to come out of nowhere and raise these ridiculous amounts of Bitcoin Cash for not really too much output, it seems like. And a lot of these flip starters don't even, they get funded and then nothing fucking happens, or it's like this half-ass delivery. I mean, look at the Smart BCH and the ones they raised back a few years ago. I mean, absolutely, just not delivered as we would have hoped. And that's why I've been kind of holding back on my flip starter donations, because I feel like a lot of them are just ridiculous request amounts for a very, very small amount of output. I mean, maybe we'll do a flip starter here on the channel one day, but nonetheless, guys, let's move into the prices. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. As you guys know, we just did the ABLA upgrade, the adjustable block size limit adjustment. We just had a conference out in Slovenia, where the Bitcoin Cash crew was at. And obviously, I wasn't there, but the lifetime's not over, guys. I plan on being there at some point. It's just not in the cards right this second. So if you guys have been eager to meet me in person, trust me, I'm eager to meet you guys too. I just things are kind of volatile at the moment. So at some point we'll get into some of the live events when we get to the moon here. So let's look at the prices, guys. Let's give you an update on where Bitcoin Cash is in terms of prices. We're hovering about, I think, like 470 US dollars. But here, what I'm looking at here, guys, isn't on dollars, because we obviously know for every dollar you got in the bank, every day it gets you less and less goods and services. And most people with a half a brain are putting their stuff in investments right now, whether it's cryptocurrency, whatever the investments, your typical mutual funds, whatever. People are doing investments because they see that the dollar is just not getting them very much. I mean, you have to make fucking a ridiculous amount of dollars to buy the exact same stuff you could buy just a short time ago. And I would expect that the more inflation we see, we're going to see an overall rise in crypto prices in terms of dollars. But really, what we're looking at here on this channel is we're trying to pinpoint if and when maybe a Bitcoin, a pump, a BTC pump, or a Bitcoin Cash pump based on BTC. And obviously, if we look at the charts, not looking the best, guys. But I mean, couldn't we say the same thing about ETC? Couldn't we say the same thing about the video I just made about ETC not too long ago? Like, Yeah, people were saying the same thing probably about ETC back in the day. And then look, boom, boom, boom. Look, what if we do that on Bitcoin Cash? You know, what if? Let's just put it out there, guys. What if we do that on Bitcoin Cash? What is that going to do for sentiment? Because we're going to see Bitcoin Cash go to several $1,000s. Let's do a little bit of moon math real quick here. Let's jump back into Bitcoin Cash. I just pull up Ethereum Classic, guys, to show you it's possible, not to show you that it's definitely going to happen. Obviously, if you look at the charts on Bitcoin Cash, you know, we haven't done that jump, but if we look at the yearly chart, you know, we've had a couple good breakouts. We've doubled our money, so you doubled your Bitcoin here if that was the goal, and you doubled your Bitcoin almost here if that was the goal. So I'm just saying, let's not take it out of the realm of possibility. Just because it hasn't happened yet, this shit ain't over, dude. You know, Bitcoin Cash is coming up on fucking 7 years now, and everybody said it was going to go to zero back in the day, and now it's pumped over 300% in the last year. And a lot of these people over at you know, Cointelegraph and BlackRock have their own foot stuck in their mouth because they're looking stupid and they try to badmouth Bitcoin Cash every opportunity they can get, and we just shove it back in their faces when we rise 300% a year. So if you guys are a Bitcoin Cash hater, like find something better to do with your time other than hating on a community that's growing significantly for the right reasons, guys. So let's look at the BTC price or the Bitcoin Cash price in terms of Bitcoin, which I got pulled up on the screen. Obviously, not doing as good as we want, but I mean, fuck, guys, we doubled here. What's that? What's next? Double into 1.2 and then to 0.24. Let's do a little bit of moon math. I know it's a little bit, you know, ridiculous here at this point to think that we're going to go back up to 0.21, but let's just say we did. We're looking at right now $13,000, $13,000 Bitcoin Cash. Obviously, I don't know. Did people think it was going to do that here when it went up fucking 300%? Probably not, but it did. So I mean, even if we go up to 0.05, guys, like let's just put a little significant altcoin pump like Ethereum Classic did. Let's go up to 0.05. That's going to put Bitcoin Cash at about $3,300, which is only about double from its all-time high of dollars back in 2021, where we went all the way from under $100 in the crash of 2019 to 2021. So that's a 14x. That's a 1,400% from under $100 to around. I mean, we went to like 1,300. Some people say we went higher. Some people say we went to like 1,600 on the exchanges. But nonetheless, it's a massive gain depending on when you got in. Obviously, you know, I highly doubt most people are getting in at the perfect time or the worst time, but they're getting in somewhere in the middle of all those, and they're ending up in the green. I mean, Bitcoin Cash has done tremendous things for me in my personal portfolio, and you know, it's one of the best performing coins of the last year. So I'm just saying, guys, let's not hate on the Bitcoin Cash community. I know you guys want to hate on me so much because these videos are so badass, and everybody in the Bitcoin Cash community is so fucking badass, and you guys are sitting there scratching your head saying, I want to talk crap about them. But it's kind of weird because everything they're doing is in line with what Satoshi kind of was assuming the white paper was about. So it just, guys, let me say this one simpler way for you. If you hold one Bitcoin Cash. Let's see how we do, right? Let's see how we do from this point on, and just keep that same mindset, guys. Because you know, for people just to hate on a community just because they think we're trying to mislead people into believing that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. Like, let people think what they want and let them try using one of the coins. And once they start using one of the coins, you'll actually see that it's actually a pretty good coin. You know, it actually has a pretty good community, and the people in the Bitcoin Cash mill community are actually pretty fucking cool. You know, we're not like out here hating on other coins or like saying, "Oh, we hope BTC goes down" and stuff. Like all that shit died out like over a year, like 2 years ago at this point. So the Bitcoin Cash community is fucking badass. And I mean, even Charles Hoskinson recently said like, "Wow, why don't we implement Cardano on Bitcoin Cash?" Like, wow, that came out of left field. And what do we get? No price action at all. No price jump at all. So my point is like, don't think Bitcoin Cash is some one person, like one entity. Like a lot of people say, oh, Bitcoin Cash is Roger Ver. Bitcoin SV is Craig Wright. Like, why don't we take something actually relevant to those topics? Roger Ver is arrested for tax fraud like a week or two after he came out with a book that basically questioned the entire BTC community and put him on a front page newsletter of like, what the fuck is Bitcoin? So that timing is a little weird, and that's just one thing that's a bit weird. So let's just keep following Bitcoin Cash. Let's all keep an open mind, and let's just try to keep the hate mail to a minimum here on the channel because we guys know you guys keep talking crap about Bitcoin Cash, but at the same time, you guys are sitting there in your pants, can't get enough of us here, right? So we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.